Hello, 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 hello. You know what time it is? It is time for another Wednesday Wisdom Nugget. We are almost over the hump and going into the weekend. And you know what weekend is coming up? It is all about the fathers. So I want to say a happy early Father's Day to anyone that's viewing that is a father. And that's what I'm talking about. I am talking about fathers. Let me start by saying, I don't think people in my generation, I'm a millennial, and I think sometimes a lot of the women in my generation, they are just so ready to have kids. They are so ready to just check mark stuff off. Okay, buy a house, get a good job, have kids, check, 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 get married, check, 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 without looking at the foundation of it all, of how it can play a part in their kids' lives. And I'm here to tell you, I'm just going to slide right on in, okay? Children need two parents. No, I'm not a mother. However, I came from a two-parent household, and I still do. And it does make the difference. Shout out to my father. It does make a difference. Seeing a father be in your life, totally different. You know that your father loves you, and you just feel that presence. I don't know. Growing up was pretty good. I had a great childhood, actually. When it came to my father and the love of my father was military background, so he's retired military. We moved around a lot, through everything. I must say that I just saw the role of a father. That's all I'm going to say. And for me, it's hard to, with dating, because I'm 37. With dating, it has been so hard for me to find someone that I feel like that I can spend the rest of my life with. And that's how it is when you have a two-parent household and you teach your kids, okay, this is how a man is supposed to treat you, blah, 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 blah. And then your kids are supposed to look at how they're supposed to see dating and relationships and love through the eyes of their parents. So they're supposed to know how to love through their parents. And for me, first of all, when it comes to fathers, especially in my age group, it's more than protecting and providing. It's also just being there for your kids. It's also being their friend. It's also being their disciplinarian, teaching them about life. And one thing that I can say about my father, my father to me reminds me of a mixture of Major Payne and Bernie Mac. So when I first saw the movie Major Payne, I would just laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh, because I really felt in my heart, I was like, yeah, that's him. Because for me, my dad was always the person, and still is, that just keeps it real. He doesn't sugarcoat. He just tells me about life. And he, even as a child, it's like he talked to me on a level that was just real. And he told me about life. And I would be sitting up crying about friendships or friendships that turn sour. And he would be sitting up like, that's just how it is. You know, everyone's not your friend. I need you to get back on up and get back on out. And he was just always that person, like I said, that told the truth, kept it real, and just told me about life. When you're looking for someone, when you're dating and you're looking for someone, I just don't understand for some people why you're not looking for a person who has good qualities. So for me, it's certain things that are non-negotiable. Like, you gotta spend time. I don't want just a man that works all the time and just is throwing me money, but not spending time with me and my family. I don't want just a man that's there. I don't want a man that's not there. I don't want a man who's lazy and I have to take everything. I have to pay the bills. I have to, because I sit back and I'm thinking, okay, if I have to do all that, what do I need you for? I don't know. I'm old school. I'm also very logical, goal-oriented. I kind of think about the future. I don't want a man that's not family-oriented. And there's so many men out here who think that all they have to do is provide. No, it's more than just that. I don't want a man who just protects and that's it. but they don't have that empathy. They don't have that love. There's no relationship. And there's some people who had fathers, they were in their lives, but they still don't know their fathers. They don't know anything about them. They can't talk to them. They don't know them. They only saw them as an authoritarian. I don't want that either in a father. I want my kids, my future children, family, to be able to talk to me or their father. I want them to be able to open up, to get both perspectives from each parent. And I love to see fathers who just love on their kids. I'm talking about fathers who are really in their kids' lives. And I don't think that they get enough credit. I don't think the fathers that really are in their kids' lives get enough credit. And I want to say thank you. For Father's Day versus Mother's Day, people are only truly just showing the bad fathers, the absent fathers, the fathers who weren't in their children's lives, the fathers who are just not good fathers. I think we should give the flowers to the good men, the good fathers, the ones who really did show up and show out for their kids. Shout out to every father who truly does show up for their kids, who loves their kids wholeheartedly. There's nothing that they wouldn't do for their kids. It's all about their kids. The fathers that step in, and their stepfathers, adopted fathers, someone like a father, but they still took that time with you. Give them their flowers, because life is short, and we don't know how long we're going to have people in our lives. Another thing for me, especially in my generation, millennials and the generation after, okay, I need for more women to take responsibility for the men that they are choosing. I'm just so sick and tired of so many younger women complaining about there's no good men, he doesn't do anything for me, my baby daddy's trash, my blah, 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 my husband, whatever, is trash. You chose him. It's time for us to take accountability. We're not kids anymore, baby. It's time for you to take, yes, you. It's time for you to take accountability. It's time for you to sit back and be like, okay, you know what? Maybe I need to assess what I'm choosing. Maybe I need to assess what I am attracting, why I'm attracting this type of guy as well. And I need to figure it out. Make some changes, and let's reverse. The mistake one time, and then you're crying, you're bringing your family, friends, whatever, into all of this drama, bashing the man, which, okay, yes, they're sorry. Maybe they do need to be bashed. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I don't know. However, this is the problem that I have. Well, you had your child, you do all of those things, you're bashing him, you're mad, you're angry, blah, 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 blah. You get all of your family involved. Now your family is like, oh, they see this person, they're not feeling them. You getting all of your family involved in your drama now. Then you turn around, and the next thing family, friends know, you're having another baby by the same person, or a man that is just like that type, or even worse. When are you going to take accountability for your actions? Everyone you date gives you discernment. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you believe. Let's look past religion, whatever. Because I believe in God, but I know everyone doesn't believe in God. They're not religious. They're not spiritual. But let's really look back and assess. As a human being and human behavior, you have a feeling, you have a gut feeling. It's right here or up here, wherever, where you feel things about people and you're like, you know what? It's something about this person that's just not rubbing me the right way. You felt that about that person. And then even with a situation where it's a toxic person, you didn't have to feel that about that person. You had the baby with the person. They showed you who they were. Now you're going back again, having another baby by the same fool. At this time, it's time to assess your behavior, your decisions, and why you're doing what you're doing. And it's time for you as a person to heal and take accountability for your actions and stop bringing your family into your drama. Okay? Your family, your friends, we all have our own personal problems. We can't be your free counselors. Baby, you got to go get your therapy and your counseling and your healing on your own. So for me, that's what I'm tired of seeing. I'm tired of seeing broken families. But at this point, if you are a person that is entertaining toxic behaviors of the same type of guy, at this point, you're wanting a fatherless man. You're wanting that. So you have to take accountability. It's time to just take accountability for your toxic traits and for what you're attracting. And I promise you, your life will change. It's time to become better, guys. And that's all that I'm asking, because I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired. And let's get it together. Let's choose better when it comes to dating and relationships. And it's okay to be alone. It's okay to heal. It's okay to be single. It's not a sin to be single. It's not a sin to be 35 plus and single and not married and not have kids. Like, you're being smart. You're focused. Don't entertain someone who is not goal oriented or who is not going down the same path that you're going. Why would you force someone to have kids with you when you were dating them and they didn't want to have kids with you? And it's a lot of, I'm just going by what I see, guys. I'm seeing a lot of people forcing things. You should never have to force love. You should never have to force someone to love you. And if you're doing that, it's time for you to love yourself. So it's time for a lot of people to step back, be single for a while, assess what you're attracting, and get it together, guys. I'm tired of seeing a fatherless generation. I'm tired of seeing kids coming up and they don't have a father. They're missing that link. And you can say all day, they don't need that. Yes, they do. Children, especially in today's world, they need a two-parent household. And I'm blessed and I'm glad that I have that, and I had that growing up. So that is my prayer. That is my reason for just talking about this. Again, guys, happy Father's Day. Thank you. I'm giving you your flowers. Thank you to all the good fathers out there, grandfathers, fathers to be, and that is your legacy. You know what I'm saying? Your children are your legacy. Heal, even if you weren't such a great father, or your father wasn't a good father to you, it doesn't mean that you have to turn around and be that same person. Break the cycle. Break that generational curse. God bless. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Father's Day. Bye-bye.